You might recognize one of my next guests. You may recognize them both, actually. But Michelle Rankin is the publisher for Stroll Lansdale, where we do missions that matter every month. But one of the other missions that matters to her is the Women's Business Network. And also, please welcome Tina Brockett, who is the event chair for the Women's Business Network. Thank you, ladies, for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah,
All
good to
right,
see you, Danny.
Michelle. All right, tell me how you got involved and became the president of the Women's Business Network.
I joined WBN a couple years ago, Danny, and I then joined the board for WBN as the program chair. So we have a monthly speaker series, and I was the person responsible for booking those. And I really just kind of worked my way through the board. I went from the program chair to the vice president, and boom, they were nice enough to say, hey, you get to be president now.
Congratulations to you, right? Yeah, for sure. Well, the Women's Business Network, WBN, tell me a little bit about I guess, what you guys are there to do. Is it really just to educate women who, is it just women who own their own businesses or just women who are professional or what is the core of what you guys do?
Great question. So WBN, our tagline is encourage, inform, and support. And those are the things that we want to bring to the women here in our community. And we do that a couple different ways. The group is actually open to any woman, technically. You do not have to own a business. You do not have to you don't have to be working. We find that some women come because they're looking for their next place. It's obviously a place to network, given the name. But what we really want to do is educate through our speaker series, as well as the event that Tina will talk about. But there's also that component of encouraging and supporting. And we really challenge our members to try and meet outside of our regular scheduled programs so that they can start forming those relationships and those bonds within the community.
Yeah, because we definitely know, and I think today's society is way better than even 10 years ago or 15 years ago when I started my first company. But women supporting women, there is something super special about it, and I love when we come together to lift one another up and to celebrate the wins and be there when maybe it's not such a great day in support. So I love that so much. So how does membership work? Like if I were interested in coming to WBN, how does all of that work?
Well, the great thing is you don't even have to be a member to attend. Of course, we're going to encourage you to become a member because there's certain perks that come with that membership. We have a yearly fee that can be paid. We do also offer for businesses that have maybe more than one woman that would like to come. We have these multi-layer memberships where additional people can come. So that's really nice. But if you pay the yearly membership, then you get discounts on our monthly programs as well as our yearly event. And there's some other things wrapped up in that. But honestly, you don't have to be a member. We really try to encourage people to come and check us out first. And see, is it a good fit?
Right.
We want it to be a good fit for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Tina. So you guys have an event coming up soon. Tell us about what the plan is.
We do. We do. So the event is our signature event that we do, and it's called Steps to Success. And this year's theme is Steps We Take, We Are Stronger When We Step Forward Together. And everything that we do is actually around this theme. It's a half-day event on October 8th. At Union Mills. And the whole purpose of the theme and the event is to really unite and energize and uplift women through connection and community and shared growth through our speakers. And so we actually have some amazing speakers coming up as far as this event. The first theme is take care of yourself. Say yes to yourself, right? Because you're not any good if you don't put your own oxygen mask on first, you know? And Julie Hansen is leading that. She is the founder of Inner Evolution. And the next one is take care of your business from the me to we. So how to kind of really take from yourself and then how that integrates into your business. And we've got Whitney Hahn, the CEO of Provoke Better, who is going to be there for that. And then our keynote is balancing it all. No one succeeds in isolation. And our keynote speaker is Leslie Barnes Keating. And yeah, we're so excited.
What a great panel. My
a
goodness.
great panel,
Yeah.
and really looking and, emphasizing the support systems and redefining success through connections and also interdependence, because a lot of times I think women think that they just have to go it alone. They're so used to being caretakers of other people that they don't necessarily always leverage the connections within their community or within their sphere of influence. And we really wanted to kind of harness that. And so that's the focus of this event. We're really excited. We're so grateful to our speakers and just really excited to see what we can provide to the greater community here in Frederick.
Absolutely. And I misspoke a little bit. While we see Michelle every single month, we have seen Tina Brockett on Good Morning Frederick as well as the owner of Encompass Integrative Wellness. And that was a great conversation as well. Tell me a little bit, Tina, on the WBN in helping you with your business and your success that you've had so far. What
Sure.
have you gotten out of the organization that you would recommend for others?
Well, I started out a few years ago coming to WBN, and later started to join the board. And, I initially started out with going to some of the speaker series, going in here, going in there, and really kind of putting my foot in, checking out, just like Michelle said, to see whether or not it was a good fit. And I found some amazing women, some amazing connections that I developed both personally and professionally. And it's just been a fantastic experience of growth, information from the various speakers, but then also the opportunity to laugh a little too, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
connect with people on a different level, which as a solopreneur, I own my own business. That's really kind of lovely.
Yeah, absolutely. And, again, finding collaborations and partnerships is awesome, but just having that camaraderie and that social aspect, I think is very healthy for all of us as well, because you can't work all the time, no matter how often I try to do that. So I know it's also good for that. All right. So October 8th, there is
Correct.
the half day event. Where can people get more information about it?
You want
So,
to go ahead, Michelle?
so people can get more information on our website, which is wbnfrederick.org.
Okay.
They can also find us on social media as Women's Business Network, and there's an event for that.
Awesome.
One thing that we'd love to mention, you can buy tickets as a member. You can also buy tickets as a non-member, just like our other events. But we also have some sponsorships available. So when you go to our website and you look at our events page, you'll see an opportunity to see more about the day, what that looks like from an attendee perspective, but also as a sponsor. So if there's a business who considers women in the business world or women in general their target audience, we'd love to have them join us as a sponsor.
Yeah. And I tell you, being a part of so many nonprofit groups and organizations, sponsorship of these events is key to keeping them going. I mean, I believe that WBN is all volunteer and no one gets paid. So in order to put on these excellent events and this programming for women, it does require the support of sponsors, some of our local businesses, etc. So I do encourage, if you have a business that might be able to do that, this would be a great audience to do it for. Yeah, we look forward to seeing and hearing more about WBN coming up. But mark your calendar for October 8th. Go to wbnfrederick.org for more details and to get your tickets. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Danny.